I'm here at the beautiful and tranquil Pleasant Valley Wildlife Sanctuary in Lenox, Massachusetts. About to take a hike up Lenox Mountain, my favorite path, over the All-Persons Trail and over Trail of the Ledges to the summit, and then we take the ridge over to Yokun Seat. And yeah, it's a very popular sanctuary as well because there's a lot of other paths to take, even if you don't feel like hiking a mountain. But as we say, let's get hiking. This is the front office of the sanctuary as we join onto the beautiful trail. Down the road will be bathrooms. These are open until 4 p.m. even though the trails are open until dusk. Next we will head on to the All-Persons Trail and head towards Pikes Pond. And along the way we have these places that tell about the history of this place. It is originally formed by a glacier, and yeah, that's pretty much what we're walking through, is like almost like a area carved out by an ancient glacier, which is now a bird sanctuary nowadays. Outside the creaking of my water bottle, the sounds out here are beautiful. And we have some more history over here. Through here we come across the lovely Pikes Pond as the boardwalk continues. It's still being constructed, but you can still get a nice view of the pond from multiple angles with what's here, and it will lead us over to Trail of the Ledges, which is a great little trail up Lenox Mountain. Here we come upon the history of Pikes Pond. I'm not going to show you guys all of these, but I think this is pretty significant. Here I am enjoying a nice view over at Pikes Pond. Nice gentle breeze out here before we climb Lenox Mountain. Pardon my little plastic strap there. The majestic sound of these birds is awesome. And the vibe was classical music. Now in a minute we'll be funneling into the Yokun Trail, which will lead us over to Trail of the Ledges. It's such a beautiful day. And activity that is still going on is that of our friends the beavers, whose alterations to water channels that you can see even right below us are constantly shaping this landscape. Hi ho to the Yokun Trail we go. No? Doesn't work? Well, gotten buggy enough out here that I apologize for looking like the Grim Reaper here, but this really does help. Definitely a recommended piece of equipment when you're hiking in a bird sanctuary. I love the little bridge here. The foliage is just awesome here. Just all of it. The flowers, the trees. Swampy area, but they built a boardwalk for us to walk over it quite easily. But man, check out those flowers. Doesn't get any better than this, folks. Here we come upon Trail of the Ledges, which is the trail that will start leading us up the mountain here. And I'll talk without my face mask for a minute. Yeah, but it does come in handy for the bugs. I don't like putting chemicals on my skin, so there you go. Here we go. We start Trail of the Ledges right now. The sun splash on this trail today is just gorgeous. Don't you guys think? Well, it's pretty much a mud crossing right now. Not really a stream crossing. Oh well. 'Tis the season. Follow law. I can't even fucking do it, can I? Oh well. There we go. And we get over to the path here. The waterfalls run dry out here early in the season. Although this is normally just a small one. This is the first of a couple closed trails that crosswood trails of the ledges. The sun splash is still beautiful against the brook. The beauty never disappoints. And the other trail along the path that's closed, but beautiful sun splash. The trail remains steep but non-technical, but it lets off once you get past the midpoint. Listen to those birds. And Mother Nature's paintbrushes right now are the sun, the rocks, and the birds. So beautiful. And yes, folks, piece of cake, right? So say the bugs too. And this is your reward for that last part. This is my favorite tree. And the reason being, the climb in back of it. The roots neatly sort the ledges. Now this is paradise. Beautiful sun-splashed rock slope. Alright, we're reaching the midpoint junction where I'm gonna stop for some water because pretty balmy out here today, I must say. But yeah, even though part of it got destroyed during the winter, like with a twisting fashion, the other ledge you can still sit on. And sometimes there's a view this way when the trees are not so thick, but it's near the edge of a cliff. Nice and cool breeze usually, even though the breezes have been pretty calm today. And this is where you can bail out down to the Laurel Trail if you don't feel able to finish Trail of the Ledges. So don't think you have to go to the top of it, but we are. Well, I am. If you choose not to, that's the way down. It's a little steep towards the top. And so we start the trail again after a little water refreshment on this balmy 85-degree day here in Lenox, Massachusetts. Not much of a breeze, but the trail will calm down a little bit now. I can't even overstate how peaceful this hike is right now. Well, this is how it's gonna go right now. Trail just a mild series of rolling hills for the time being until we get to the next ascent, which will bring us close to the summit. Good thing I got this net. Those little whoresuns are out right now, the mosquitoes. Yes, I called them whoresuns. Nice little curvy path through the dark woods. Is this the part where I seduce Little Red Riding Hood? I wonder. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Big bad wolf, big bad wolf. Not me. Do you guys believe me? You believe me, right? And here we approach a view towards, I believe that's yeah, that is Pittsfield over there, for sure. Oh, what a lovely song you have. Isn't this great? And now we go down a little bit before heading back up for the summit. Pretty easy path, but there is a busted bridge up ahead to be mindful of. And as they say, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, right? At least that's what they say. And back up we go along a narrow path for a little bit, and then the main event. And here's the main event of the hike. It's not really that bad. Not really. And this beautiful short scramble at the end. And no, I'm not taking off my bug net. Just a chill walk in the woods like Little Red Riding Hood. Birds are singing. We'll soon join the Overbrook trail for the summit push. And the summit push is pretty delicate for a summit push, but yeah. Nice sun splash, grippy rock. Okay, we are at the top of Lenox Mountain. Yes, There is that ugly tower there, but that's for emergency communications. But over here, I mean, you're gonna love this view, no doubt. It is markedly cooler up here and breezier. It's refreshing. I'll tell you, warmest day of the week, this is a good place to go. It's not that hard to hike. The views are great. The breeze. This is the most breeze I've had all day. It's been a pretty stagnant day. Namaste. Going to look at that skyline for one more second, and then we continue down the Yokun Ridge trail, which will be right over here behind the bench, like right down here, and it proceeds down this way, kind of heads north towards Pittsfield. And there's so many people that don't do this part of the hike that I'm doing, like just a little ways down the Yokun Ridge trail, about 3/4 of a mile, you get so much better views. Like on the next viewpoint, it's unreal. Well, at least we got a small breeze on the ridge. It was pretty stagnant until we got to the summit of Lenox. We're about 1/3 of the way to Yokun Seat. Just a chill series of PUDs, that's what it is. Man, did I love hopscotch as a kid. Yep, we're in the bug net again because I don't like whacking off, you know? If there's a skeeter on your Peter, whack it off. It's actually beautiful out here, aside of the buzzing of their tiny wings. Just look at that sun. So peaceful. Isn't this just gorgeous? Look at these. And now, after some beautiful butterflies, after whacking off far too many mosquitoes. Oh wait, that didn't sound right, but might not sound right, but this, my friends, is going to be beautiful. You ready? It's about to open up. Here we go. Yokun Seat, everybody. And it's just an extra 3/4 of a mile from the summit of Lenox Mountain. And it's even more open during the winter, but check this out. Even during full growth. Oh yeah. Here you go, guys. And Pleasant Valley put a beautiful bench up here for us to chill at. I'm going to get a water break. Mission accomplished. We're going to be heading back down the Overbrook trail, and when we do that, we're going to connect back in with the Bluebird trail back to the sanctuary. Not sure what we'll see for waterfalls, but we'll find out, because I like to bleep around. Now we're leaving and we're headed back towards the summit of Lenox Mountain. As I said, it's really not too far. Aren't the birds such wonderful singers? The sun is like a brush in the scene. And this little uphill here is going to put us right back on top of Lenox Mountain. And here I am once again at the summit of Lenox. It's beautiful, it's clear, so it was worth showing again. But now we're going to descend from here and take the Overbrook trail. Now the Overbrook trail actually runs off of the same way you came in here nowadays. They changed it, because Trail of the Ledges used to run in from right over there, like where it's growing in there. Now they're letting that regrow. So here we go. Pleasant Valley, 1.2 miles. Okay, we started coming back the same path, but here's where things get different. Over here is where we came from. We came from Trail of the Ledges. Now we're going to be descending over here on this trail via the Overbrook trail. We should be coming upon the waterfalls soon. Does a bear poop in the woods? I think the answer is unequivocally yes, given the smell of this. Like, seriously. Well, I guess I scared away the adorable little chipmunk on my little mini mission off camera to catch a good shot of him, because he was freaking adorable, I swear. The streams on the upper part are definitely dry today. Yep, and another stream that's dry just like your mom. Well, we got a little water here, but it's not looking good for waterfalls now, is it? It's actually sounding kind of good that the upper waterfall might have a little something, because listen to the water. Well, I guess life hands you, or nature hands you, the tiniest surprises sometimes. And look here. Flowing just a little bit, nice and tranquil. Well, I guess I was proven wrong earlier. Beautiful whispering wind by the water. And so the second one appears to be bone dry. Got some life here. The sun shines gold off the rocks while we approach probably what is the only still existing stream crossing still on the Overbrook Trail after some summer conditions. But it's not really a stream. More like a glorified mud patch. And we still got a little flow over here, but meh. But yeah, the stream is going to be pretty calm as we descend alongside it here and keep going. But sometimes tranquil's okay. At least that's my opinion. That sunlight in the distance is just absolutely gorgeous with the way it highlights the terrain. The birds, the gentle water, the golden sunlight highlighting the trail. Nature does know how to put on a show. Just beautiful. The beautiful birds with the beautiful sunsplash along the gently flowing brook. And if any of you were curious what would have happened if you bailed on Trail of the Ledges, you would have ended up coming out right here down the Laurel Trail, and then you could make your exit coming this way, or you could still try to climb. One last gorgeous visit with the brook before it starts to pull away. Just listen to that. And as we get to the bottom of the Overbrook trail, the brook actually pulls away and fades into a whisper. Okay, we're getting down to the bottom of the Overbrook trail. This is kind of a deceptive marker because Old Wood Road is over that way. And there's another sign somewhere. I think it's right there. Yeah, that points you over towards the Bluebird Trail. Yep. This is just fantastic. Aren't you beautiful? You are lovely. We are headed out in what is just a beautiful golden sun right now. I mean, you can't beat it. And this is the way back to the parking lot. You see that junction up there for the all-persons trail? Does it look familiar? Yep, this completes the loop. Well, I hope you guys liked our little trip through Pleasant Valley up Lenox Mountain over the Yokun Ridge. And if you want to enjoy more of this kind of thing, just make sure to smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Until then, keep hiking.